Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Elodie from Elodie's Crafts and Creations, and I'm French for anybody who might wonder. I hope my English is not too bad. I apologize for the video. It's a bit strange how it turned out, and I think my phone is getting a bit angry with me for using it for all my videos, but I hope it's gonna be okay. So what we're doing here is we're doing 4 different types of tassels, tassel dangles, boho beads, etc. that I usually put behind my junk journals, like on the spine, to make it look nice. And this is part of a project that I'm making. I have an association, it's called in French, it's an NGO, it's a not-for-profit, and it's an environmental and social project. And I'm doing crowdfunding actually for this project because we got what's it called, a place to do our activity, and we need to do a lot of work. So I will put down below the link for the Kiss Kiss Bang Bang website where you can have a look and know more about my project, and otherwise I've put a video explaining the entire project, and that would be probably easier for you, especially if you're English. But we do have a video, we have everything. So what we're doing here is we're making the small or the long tassel, and we're using a string. We're going around. I use about 10 different pieces of cloth, lace, yarn, pretty much anything I like, and I just attach them in the middle, and they're about 30 centimeters long for a 15 centimeter long dangle. You can do any size you want, and then we're just going to use some string, lace, or again whatever you want to just secure it and make this little bundle at the top that is really cute. As usual, don't forget to make sure it doesn't fray. So if it's plastic or synthetic, you can use a lighter like you see me do here, but if it is not, you should use a fray check or put some glue to make sure it just doesn't fray. So that's the long one done, and I should have probably done that before I did the lighter, because now I have to do it again. And next we have the small boho bead slash tassel. So I like to do half and half, and don't forget to put the hoop in the end to be able to attach it. Oh, and I've selected these colors. They're more like a passion pink, which I quite like. I do have quite a few hearts that I wanted to use, so here it is. Very February theme. And here I'm just inserting a loop into the threads that we've just put around our tassel to make sure it can attach to the boho bead. And for the boho bead, I'm using one of those metallic things, and I'm just putting the beads that I like in the order that I like. And then I'm going to make a little loop to make sure the beads don't come out, and so that I can attach it to my journal. And next we're going to make a little bookmark. So for that I'm just using, I still don't know what it's called, and I'm just going to put some beads on top, and then I'm going to make a loop at the end of this metallic rod thing, just wire, maybe a wire. And you can use pretty much anything you want. I do suggest, if you have really big beads and you know the loop is not big enough to make it just stick in place, just use a sequin. A sequin is going to make the hole of your bead really small, and it's going to be perfect. And next up, we're going to make a long boho bead. For this, we're using nylon thread, or if you have nylon and metallic thread, it's even better. Just use whatever you have. You can also use just regular thread, as long as you pull it tight enough that it doesn't rub off everywhere and it doesn't break off. So we're just going to put all the beads that we like in the order that we want them to be. Don't forget to add any dangles you might want to add in the boho bead. In my case, my boho bead is a bit smaller than my journal. My journals are usually about 22 centimeters of spine in length, and I like them to be a bit less, so between 20 and about 20 to 18 centimeters maybe. And I do really like to put a lot of different beads of different sizes, different types, different colors if you're not doing a color scheme. Or even if you are, you can vary the colors of the beads, you know. It's not necessarily always the same pink. It can be various shades of pink and purple if you're doing like me. And you can put metallic ones, you can put pearls, you can put plastic, glass, wood, literally anything you have. Anything goes. In the end, I am using, there are metallic beads that you can just crush with your tool, and that really secures your boho bead, because a knot might not secure it as well as these little jewelry crushing beads things. They're really, really good, and they're really going to hold everything in place. And then I'm just cutting off the excess of the string and it's done. For the next one, I'm going to use yarn, and I'm going to do like the same one you can see on screen, which is blue and which is more of a ocean theme tangle. And we're just going to grab 3 pieces of string that are approximately 30 centimeters. We're going to put them through a hoop and then we're going to make a knot. And you're going to grab about 3 beads per string. It can depend on their size, on the look you might want. And then we're just going to attach those beads and put little knots. Every time your bead is through, you just put a knot to make sure the bead doesn't come off. And you can put more beads, you can put less beads, you can put pretty much anything you want. And here we are all finished. Don't forget to fray check everything you do, either with glue or with your lighter, depending on if it's synthetic or natural thread. It's very important if you don't want everything to just be ruined pretty quickly. And also don't forget to put a pretty big hook at the end of each of your dangles, boho beads, etc., etc., so that you can attach them to the spine of your journals. Otherwise, I'm not sure how you can attach them. You can also use a closure from bracelets and stuff like this. That's what I do most of the time, so that you can remove it and put it back easily. And this is the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you like what I do. It really helps out my channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to know of my videos that are coming up soon. And I will see you guys really soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.